Hey guys, welcome back. We've got another concept project out on the bench today. I was wanting to go for a DMR style rifle, or what my interpretation of one would be. Mine would be kind of a relatively lighter weight, but in .308 caliber, semi-automatic, something that you can tote around fairly easily, but still have the punch capability of the .308 cartridge. So this is kind of my rendition. We're going to go over the build specs with you, and we're going to shoot some shots at 110, see how it groups, and kind of go from there. But let's start off. Upper and lower receiver, Aero Precision. I mean, you can't really go wrong with their stuff. It's just quality, and price is right there. I mean, the upper and lower receiver can be had for very reasonable money. For the barrel, I went with an 18-inch rifle length gas gunner profile from Faxon, and this is in .308 Winchester with a 1 in 10 twist. So far, I'm a fan. As you guys know, I shoot a lot of Faxon barrels. I mean, for the money, for what you're getting, is just impeccable. You can't beat it, in my opinion. I went with a Midwest Industries lightweight front rail, MFT stock ergo grip. It does have the Aero Precision M5 lower parts kit. I will advise, if you go with an Aero Precision lower and you're building it yourself, just do yourself a favor and get their parts kit, because there's a few pieces that are specific for the M5 308 Aero lower, and they come with it in the kit, and it's reasonably priced too. And I have to say, the trigger that it comes with is amazing for a mil-spec style trigger. It's a pinch on the heavy side, but it is extremely smooth and breaks very clean. Went with an Aero Precision lightweight mount. As you guys know, I love those mounts, and an Icon Pro Staff 5. And as you can see, minus the bipod with a mag, a P-mag, this is right at 9 pounds, 7 ounces. So it's right in there with what I was going for. But let's take some shots at 110, see what kind of accuracy we can get out of it. I haven't shot it for groups yet, so it'll be interesting to see myself what it'll do as far as that barrel goes. But we're going to shoot 3 rounds of this Federal Gold Medal match. As you guys know, this is kind of a staple when it comes to precision shooting in a .308. So we'll see how this does. The 1 in 10 twist of the Faxon barrel should lead to some good accuracy with this projectile weight. Alright, not too bad. Now, we'll say we did go with a Seekins Precision Adjustable Gas Block. I do have the YHM QD flash hider on the front, so I will be shooting this suppressed. Personally, I have not used very many of the QD or the adjustable gas blocks. Actually, I haven't used them in any of my builds and haven't had any problems at all, but this is my first, I guess, project 308. I've never put one of these together until this one, and everybody raves about needing them, so went ahead and sprung for one of the Seekins, as it's relatively inexpensive and performs very well. As you guys see my how-to video on that, it's really easy to adjust, and I've got it set right in between where it cycles just good with my regular plinking load all the way up to match grade stuff with or without the suppressor. So we're going to shoot 3 rounds of this Remington 168 grain match that a buddy of mine gave me. Shot a little bit of this stuff, and it's actually done pretty well. Let's try, see what this will do. All right, not too bad. All right, now some hunting ammo. Remington Core-Lokt 150 grain soft point. I have in the past seen this stuff shoot actually pretty well. It's by no means a match grade load, but for those guys looking for minute of deer or minute of hog, I would say that it would be more than capable in most all platforms. Alright, not too bad. Now this is just some PMC bronze, 150 grain. I think this may be soft point as well. Yeah, so again, maybe just a plinking load or hunting load, even in this case. Relatively inexpensive stuff. We'll see how it does. Alright. Alright, not too bad for that. Not too bad at all. Now let's go ahead and try 3 of these Hornady's 168 grain boat tail hollow point match. I've shot some of this stuff in some of the other videos. I won't lie, it's had some mixed reviews as far as my guns go. Some of it have shot this really good, some of it not so much. But we'll see how it does here out of this Faxon barrel. But it is a 168 grain projectile, so it should do fairly well. And it seems to be the case again here. Yeah. All right. Let me grab the camera for you guys. Let's get a close-up of the rifle. I'll go over everything that we've put on it and let you guys kind of see it up close. But, you know, kind of my thought process behind this rifle was something basically that you could have a little bit more out of than just maybe your SPR style rifle. 5.56 223, I mean, it's good for a lot of things, but if you're looking to really get out a little bit further, you really need something a little bit bigger or a different caliber altogether. But like I said, went with Midwest Industries, one of their lightweight rails, and I have to say, fellas, they're not cheap. I mean, they're not. They just aren't. But they are quality. And they are very, very lightweight. I am extremely impressed, pleased with this. And one thing, if you guys go building one of these, don't be alarmed. They do not match up to the receiver. It's just the AR-10 platform, I guess. But the rail matched up fine. Everything is good to go as far as that. Even the T-marks lined up all the way down. So definitely good on that. Like I was saying about the factory trigger out of the Aero Precision lower parts kit, I honestly don't think I'm going to change it. At first, whenever I was sourcing the parts and everything, I was like, man, you know, I hate doing all this stuff and then have to take and put that in just for now, and then when I get a little bit more cash, put that other trigger in or get a different trigger altogether or what have you. But I'm pleasantly surprised with this. I mean, it's very, very well. And like I was mentioning with the lower specific parts, one of them is the extended mag release. It comes with it in the Aero kit, and the extended takedown pins. That all comes in the Aero kit. So if you're going to use an Arrow 308 lower, just buy their lower parts kit. It'll just make your life a lot easier. But overall, the build went together extremely well. Everything is performed flawless. I've shot it suppressed a little bit, and it is done perfect. But let's take a walk down. We'll look at our target here and kind of see what we got. But say that I'm excited about this rifle is an understatement. I mean, it has performed very well. I've got it out to 300 yards so far with just my generic hand load that I keep here at the hide to use for plinking and stuff. And I mean, it's repeatable hits, no question at all. I can't wait to get it out a little bit further, maybe get you guys some video of that, see how it performs, as well as hopefully some suppressed footage too, let you guys see that as well. But it's nice, I won't lie. One thing with, you know, the 308 platform and the ARs, you're better off to kind of stick with one manufacturer from what I've researched and found out. If you go with, you know, one manufacturer, use their stuff. So that way you know that it's all going to work together. Because as you guys know, there's no standardized platform for the AR308 rifle. So definitely keep that in mind. But take a look here. Nothing, you know, super amazing, but there's that federal gold medal match, one of them up here. I probably pulled that, I won't lie. That is that 168 grain Remington. This down here, this was, gosh, I'm drawing a blank here and I just shot them. This was that Hornady. So as you guys can see, not that great. This right here was that PMC. You know, that's definitely more than sufficient for hunting. This was that Remington core lock, and as I said, it, you know, 1.5 inches, that's not bad. In all honesty, guys, if I did put a trigger in it, it would probably shrink these groups a little bit. If I worked on that trigger and got a little bit more time behind it, I could probably shrink that a little bit too, but I'm pretty sure I pulled that shot there. So no fault of the rifle, definitely the shooter. But all in all, guys, I absolutely love this rifle so far. It has performed great. If you got any questions on this, philosophy of the rifle, or anything else on the channel, feel free to post it up. It's always good discussing stuff with you guys. Check out our Facebook page and check us out on Patreon, because all this stuff really does help, and I really do appreciate it. It definitely helps keep the channel going. Subscribe, as it also helps. And as always, fellas, shoot straight. Later. Hey guys, I was out back sighting in the 308 DMR project rifle, and I had to come back and get a video of this, you guys. I just cannot believe it. I was out just sighting in the scope, getting everything ready before I do the full review on it for everybody. And I'm just shooting my stock 308 plinking load, I guess you could call it. I keep here at the hide and bulk just to play around with, shoot steel and everything like that. And to get it sighted in on paper, I shot this right here, just messing around. There's my index finger. So, I mean, this is at 110 yards, so that's definitely MOA. And then I proceeded to move it down closer to the bull, took this shot, adjusted, and then shot this 4-shot group here with just, I mean, basically just trash ammo. It's just plinking ammo. It's nothing special at all. It's 150 grain Hornady soft point over 38 grains of 30-31 in mixed brass with, I think, Winchester primers. I mean, that is awesome. That is awesome. Look at that. That is great. That's awesome when a project comes together, fellas. Super stoked on this. Later.